You have seen how powerful imagination is and how by changing information into images, you're able to learn it a lot easier. But also, you have seen how you can use location in order to know exactly where you store information. But there is one more component that ties everything together, and that is concentration. Now you might be asking yourself, is concentration really that important? Do I need concentration in order to make things easier to learn and remember? Yes, you do. It is super important to concentrate on what you're learning. So let me give you this example. So say you met up with someone and you're ready to part ways, but you want to get their number. So like, hey, can I get your number? They're like, okay, yeah. So okay, give me your number. Okay, so it's 970 970. Next, 378 378 970 378. Okay, next, 4651. Okay, 4651 970 378 4651. Okay, just to make sure I have it, is it 970 378 4651? Yeah? Sweet. And maybe you don't have your phone on you, it's dead, so that's why you can't just type it in right away. So when you get home, you get a piece of paper, write the number down, or you put it on your phone. But you'll be able to remember it because when the person was telling you their number, you were so focused on it. That was the only thing you were thinking about. You were just concentrating on the number. And that's how important concentration is. Even without using any memory techniques at all, you'll be able to remember and learn things a lot easier. But say, for example, you weren't concentrating when the person was giving you their number. So like, okay, give me your number. 970, all right. 378, okay. 4651, cool. And so you go home, you're like, oh wait, I probably should put that person's phone number in my phone. Like, okay, I don't know the number. I have no idea what it is. And the reason you can't remember it is because you weren't concentrating on the first place. Maybe you don't even know what numbers were said. You were just, okay. You weren't just thinking about the numbers. But when you're using memory techniques, concentration is crucial. When you create your images or your stories, you really want to see them in detail. You want them to seem like real life, like they're actually happening. Add emotion, add feeling into it. So for example, maybe at your table, you see Pikachu breakdancing and gummy bears. And maybe that puts a smile on your face or makes you laugh. When you add that emotion to it, add the feelings, it becomes a lot easier and more enjoyable. And so when you have that detail, it just makes it a lot more fun to picture. But in the long run, it's going to be a lot easier for you to recall and remember. Because if you don't really concentrate on the images or stories you're creating, you'll have problems. And the biggest problem you're going to face is having blanks. So maybe you go back to your table, like, okay, what was at the table? Man, I have no idea. I can't see anything. That's because you probably didn't concentrate on the images and stories you were creating. You didn't have that detail. You didn't have emotion or feelings added. So of course you're going to forget the stuff, and that's horrible. You don't want to forget any information because maybe you really need it if it's a test or you're trying to recall someone's name. Because what should happen is this. You go to the table, and right away you're like, okay, at the table? That's right. You smile right away because you know, like, that's right. There was a Pikachu breakdancing and gummy bears. That emotion that you had, that you added to it, made it a lot easier for you to remember. And so that's what you have to do. Because imagination, location, and concentration are the keys to improving your memory and the keys to allowing you to learn any type of information out there and be able to remember it very quickly. And so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.